sewer fund budget for fiscal year 2026, which I believe the council got a revised version of that from the Glens services.
Yep, we're live.
Oh, we're live. All right, thank you. I know one thing that we have to decide to is what we are going to put in for health insurance. That's there is an item on the agenda for establishing a reserve account for $900,000 for health insurance, but we also need to decide what we want to put in the budget for health insurance. And I know we had that presentation the other day, and about what we were looking for to put in, and I'm not sure if anyone had any thoughts on that. But we should wrap that up before we actually put this to the budget. So if you want to get back to me, let me know what you guys are thinking, and I'll give you my thoughts as well. But that's really the only outstanding thing other than the cybersecurity measures that we need to implement.
We still haven't had a conversation about what the incident.
Right, and I think we're special.
Yeah, so it's hard to lead forward to recommendations when you see
Right.
any word on what the scope of the issue is.
So that will be coming to you. So
I think we need that environment.
So we're moving into
Why is it just Dan here? Why can we let it be Bob next week?
no, we don't. We're going to be at the 5:30.
But I didn't, because I thought I was just getting a grocery shopping with those guys. Maybe we can donation to pay for some of that stuff. I thought it was 5:30 in the morning, that looked
All right, it's 7:25. We're going to close the public hearing on our general fund budget for 2026 and open up our public hearing on proposed water and sewer fund budgets for fiscal year 2026. I have everything has the revised version. Emailed it.
I apologize, the original one I got was one button.
So again, if any two of you from the public would like to speak.
There's somebody online.
Is there anybody
1 minute. Seven 30.
It's 7:30, and this closes our public hearing for our water and sewer fund budget for 2026. And we'll start our regular meeting of the City of Glens Common Council for Monday, November 10th, 2025. Let's meet to order and ask council. Either of you two gentlemen would like to say something. Hearing no public comment, we will go to committee reports. Councilman Dodd.
I have
Councilwoman Plum. Councilman Lapp.
I have a report.
Thank you,
It's
sir.
technology committee met today, and I'm pulling up my notes. It's one of those news things where it's like everything from the past. Here we go. Okay. We discussed the transition to the government domain. They're testing the email with that right now. That's continuing, which should be in place in next month. Talked with Storage Tech, I can't remember notes or either.
I had asked a question about, in an election, you would get new people, but we have emails that, like, I'm the third board, but Dan will, in the future be the third board. So I was asking what is the best practice for that, and they were saying that the best practice is actually for us to have emails that are associated to us personally, so like DPR and City of Glens Falls instead of third board. So we're going to take a look at how we're going to transition that. What's the recommendations?
It is to have some kind of continuity. Like if I had the same email as you, I could go back and look.
Yeah, that was helpful for me when Jane was the council person. I was able to go back and check some emails and I can have things like that, sort of catch up on some discussions. So I don't know if that would carry over as that. So.
Yeah, that was why we said that.
Right.
But they were saying that it's better for us to check our personal accounts, and then there could be a different account. Like, I can have my own account, and there could be an account for my, or there could be a third board account and a.
Like it would be.
Whatever they want.
So, I don't know, they're looking into it for us.
Yeah. And we discussed just briefly that before the next council meeting, we'll be talking about stuff. And that was about
Awesome. Council, real good. All right, so moving on to our consent agenda, there are 5 items. Are there any questions, comments, or concerns from any members of the council? All right, so consent agenda item approval of the intent Hearing none, we will read the resolutions. Authorizing to enter into a 2-year agreement with Flattery Reed for lead-based risk assessment services. Motion to approve. So moved. Second.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. All right. Approval of the budget amendment in the government CDBG program to redistribute funds from the
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Thank you. All in favor? Work with you. Next is purchase. Would anyone need to pull this for discussion? All right. So, approval of CHIPS monies in the amount of $800,000 to increase expense line A4514 for CHIPS by $800,000 and increase revenue line A00999 3501 CHIPS by $800,000. I have a motion.
So moved.
Second. Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Next item on the agenda is our city clerk. Would you like me to pull this for discussion? All right. Retroactively, resolution to retroactively approve for the transfer of monies to fund postage for the end of fiscal year 2025, decreasing A119,909,000 contingency by $6,000 and increase A11670 4327 printed mailing and postage by $6,000. Motion to approve.
So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. We have 3 more items. Was anyone want to pull these other 3 for discussion? All right. Retroactively approve resolution, retroactively approve approachment permit 89, 2025. Perfect solution to block out 3 parking spaces at Glens Street to accommodate repairs to one cafe at 185. I have a motion.
So moved.
Second. Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Resolution to retroactively approve the portrait permit 84, 2025, National Grid for a street opening, 10 Broad Street, to expose gas leak for new gas service from November 3rd to November 14th, 2025.
So moved.
Awesome, thank you. Second.
Second. Oh.
You guys can fight it.
All right.
All in favor, make this. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda is resolution to retroactively approve program permit 3820 2025. And property development to extend the current approachment permit on Home Street to November 30th, 2012. I have a motion to approve.
So moved.
I have a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Next item on the agenda is from the mayor. There's 2 items in the mayor's office. Would either one, would you like to hold either one of these for discussion? All right, hearing none, we'll move these along. Resolution to approve and announce the schedule of a special town council meeting on Tuesday, November 25th, 2025, at 6:15 p.m. at City Hall, 42 Bridge Street, 2nd floor, Mayor's Conference, regarding the species of sniper.
So moved.
Second. In favor?
Aye.
Resolution to approve the authorization of the Controller's Office to reserve funds for the changes to our health insurance plan for fiscal year 2026 in the amount of $900,000, decreasing account A0917 designated fund balance by $900,000 and increase A0899 restricted fund balance to $900,000. Motion to approve, please. All right, our next item on the agenda is the Department of Public Works, where they would like to hold this for discussion. All right, hearings, resolution to approve to transfer funds to cover costs for motor vehicle repairs parts for the remainder of 2020, increasing account A45104363 street maintenance by $6,000, and increasing A1490435 Department of Vehicles repair parts by $6,000. As a motion to approve.
So moved.
A second. All in favor? Aye. The next is our economic development. This name I'd like to pull this for discussion. Hearing none. Resolution to approve a payment to the Glens Civic Center Development Board on behalf of the CDC for audit costs and other operating expenses by increasing account number 856989-447 of the general fund by $6,500 and to pay the CDC in the amount of $6,500. Motion to approve.
So moved.
Second. All in favor? Aye. All right, old business.
I have no
Council. No business. Councilman.
No,
No business. Councilman Little. No business. I have no business. New business.
I have no business.
Just two quick things. One is congratulations to our boys, our soccer team. They won the session for the first time in 50 years. That was such an exciting game. They're playing this weekend, so we wish them continued luck. And then I sent an email today, but I just wanted to clarify, what is our plan for choosing the main ethics board members? I know we got like 15 letters of interest. What should we be doing? Yeah.
Sure. So, I was looking at the resumes or the ones that kids sent. I don't think, to be honest with you, and this is just my opinion, I don't think we should look at the ones that kids sent. I think that's setting some standards. I know Emily has some thoughts on that she would like 7 people, and so we need 2 more, and then we also talked about maybe adding another city official, just in case, obviously, there is a conflict of interest, and we need somebody else, so I'm not sure we batted around the name, I thought would be good, but I'm not sure if you've reached out to that person. Reached out to that person we're talking about. Oh, we did. Oh. Is it? All right. Yeah, I totally missed that.
It's a follow-up.
I totally missed that. Was that?
It's a month. There's been a lot on that, so I was trying to get them as
yeah.
group together as much as I could and send them, I didn't want to wait too long, so everyone could have time.
It's nice that there's that much interest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a ton.
But I'm just wondering what our process is then.
So, I know Mary and I chose the same person, so, I'm looking at, I'm relinquishing my pick to Mary. So I can have somebody on there and then we can have discussion with other people. I might ask one of the persons.
Because we already all have somebody, right? I mean, it's just the second one that would be council specific.
Right, well, Mary and I picked the same person.
Right. But
So-
don't, and we put our vacancies right now.
So we have one true vacancy to get to the 5. And then we, like I said, I had asked only if we would consider it. Ideally, I would see 2 more would be ideal to have 7, because then we're at an odd number, and then also, again, if we have another city official sometime, we don't have to, that's fine. far as how you pick them is really up to the council, who you decide to go with, and, you know, and ideally, I do have a training scheduled, that I actually just got the flyer for today from NICOM for December 2nd, so ideally, it would be great if we could get those appointments, if not, at least the one, and if, you know, it's three would be great, but at least for the next common council meeting, so then it would be a great way to roll those board members into a training, December 2nd.
So if I'm understanding correctly, Councilman Lee is going to give another bid for the second quarter, which would get us to 5, right? And then ideally of the other two, one we hope will be a city official and the other not a city official.
Correct.
So that means one more person in Jim, right? Are you saying you haven't got someone in place?
Yeah, because Mary took mine.
And there is no, and also there is no board restriction, like there isn't, like you have to have people from certain boards on the board, it's just solely they need to be.
I do have a call to someone who's on the guys for a couple of days. So if they don't say yes, there is something on that set.
So then we don't actually have to do it. We
I-
don't have to decide if it's
It
good
will be on the next agenda.
or not.
And I think that person that sent the resume to the city official. So that will be on there as well. I'll be on the site. Councilman Lapp.
This is new business. I just wanted to, you know, congratulate everybody who won in the most recent election, and also to thank all the people that came forward who didn't win, because it's, you know, it's hard going through this process, and it's a lot of work, and which we recognize that work. That's all.
Thank you. Councilman. I have a couple new business items. Councilman Donahue and I will be up bright early at 5:30 to breakfast at the VFW Post. The veterans are having a Veterans Day breakfast for anyone right here from 7 to 10. It's $5 for veterans and free for veterans. And then the ceremony is at 11 o'clock at the Peace and Victory Monument. Hopefully it stops snowing, but it's a car, but let's see. It's been worse. I've been in worse. So, and then I also want to say that the collaboratives opened up registration for the holiday house decorating contest. So that's open up right now. And we also are closing out South Street from Glen to Elm for some water and sewer service from 11:12 to 11:13 for water and sewer work to be done for the departments. And I want to piggyback off of Councilman Palmer's comments about the soccer team. As an alumni of the Westfall soccer team, it's incredible to see how far they've come and some of those boys I remember coaching. So in the right league, so it's great to see them. Great to see Coach Shaver go out on a real note, and hopefully that they can win states. The team's very talented this year. So, and also I want to congratulate the Class B, the boys football team, and 5 for Class B as well. Not sure at all where those are, but volleyball.
We made it to semifinals and then lost there.
That's awesome. So that's it for me. I also want to thank the council and 2 members of the public for indulging me this evening to be a part of this. The mayor expresses he's sorry that he's sick, but he's under the weather and didn't feel like wanting to expose anybody. Hopefully he'll bundle up tomorrow because he's supposed to be at the ceremony of the victory. He's our piece of the victory monument. We'll go to public comment, 3 minutes. Gentlemen, Sean? No?
That's it. I was like, it really is going to come out fast.
Yes, it is. All right, with no public comment, anything online? Pete?
Anything online?
Anything online?
Pardon me?
Anything online? Look for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second?
It's like,